Let your heart naturally grieve. You are my scenery. The clouds are high, the wind is empty. If I don't go on, I'll stop here. My vision is filled with you. All of you, with a smiling expression. When my daughter was 6, I started making her do chores and recorded everything. She wasn't even tall enough for the stove, and she couldn't sit properly on the small stool. She cried anxiously, whining that she didn't want to learn, but I calmly told her to continue. Netizens cursed me, saying I was crazy for wanting to be famous, abusing my child for attention. Some even doubted if I was her biological mother. It wasn't until half a year later that my video went viral. It was an electronic will I left for my daughter. In the video, I smiled and said, "When I pass away, let these videos be with you. If you miss mommy, just come and watch them." Folks, the full text is complete. Follow me to unlock 10 tear-jerking masterpieces. Don't forget to have tissues ready for the heartbreak. After being diagnosed with cancer, my only concern was my daughter. She was only 6, small and soft, with a bob haircut, and incredibly cute. Everyone in the family adored her, but she was very introverted and a bit timid. She was too shy to speak up when she wanted something or felt wronged. I'd have to notice and prompt her before she'd tell me. Normally, this wouldn't be a big deal. It would improve as she grew older, but the doctor said I had 6 months at most. I couldn't wait for her to grow up. The more well-behaved she was, the more tormented I felt. I was so afraid she'd be bullied by other kids when I was gone, or that she wouldn't be taken care of, or would be poorly cared for. My husband and in-laws were a bit careless and might not notice her inner struggles. Plus, if my husband remarried in the future, my daughter's situation would be awkward. After much thought, I made a few decisions. In my limited time, I would teach her as much as possible about how to survive independently. I would record more videos, documenting answers to every problem I could think of. I would leave her a good amount of money. I would send her a letter every year until she turned 18. The idea was simple, but execution was difficult. She was only 6 and couldn't even grasp the concept of death. She would only know that I suddenly left one day and she'd never see me or hug me again. I would be the biggest void in her childhood, and this thought tore at my heart, hurting more than the news of my own impending death. I opened an account for my daughter and deposited all my savings into it, set for a 10-year term. By then, she'd be 16 and could manage the money herself. This house was also in her name. It would be hers when she grew up, to sell or live in as she pleased. After handling all the paperwork, I pulled my daughter out of her extracurricular classes. As soon as she was done with school, I'd take her out. Parks, amusement parks, playhouses, the joy she used to work so hard for, she now had every day with me. I'd set up my camera and film everything. She was truly adorable, with long eyelashes, a chubby, fair little face, and eyes that melted my heart when she looked at me. My daughter was popular with other children, but sometimes kids would constantly pinch her cheeks or snatch her things. Even if she disliked it, she'd remain polite, at most just avoiding them. I saw all this and my worry deepened. The next day, instead of aimlessly taking her to play, I enrolled her in a martial arts class. Learning martial arts was tough, and I had never considered it for her before, but if I wasn't around later, and no one taught her how to say no to people she didn't like during adolescence, she'd at least be able to protect herself. After 2 days of holding a horse stance, she hadn't even started formal training before she cried, saying she was too tired and didn't want to go. I steeled my heart and refused, insisting she persevere. My daughter, feeling wronged, threw a tantrum. I edited this into a video and posted it on the account I had just created, never expecting the deluge of insults. How could you put such a sweet, young daughter online? You must be crazy. The child clearly doesn't want to learn, but the parent forces her for views. Do you even deserve to be a mom? This is the age for academic competition, but you're not letting her study, just playing around and filming every day? Is this what a real mother does? Anything for views, huh? No shame. I had checked the video repeatedly before uploading it, ensuring there were no negative implications, but I understood why they cursed me. Because my previous demands for my daughter had also been primarily focused on academic performance. When I was there to shield her, she only needed to be an innocent, happy little girl, but I couldn't protect her for much longer. In nature, a mother animal teaches her young how to hunt. In my limited time, I wanted to pass on life's most valuable lessons, and academic success was a tiny part of that. I didn't want her to be obedient and well-mannered. I wanted her to be brave, resilient, and self-reliant. Without a mother, she needed to learn to fight and to